Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the official ARK podcast number 249. My name's Coach Mistletoe, and I'm here live with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Mr. Atlas. Please take it away, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Coach Mistletoe, and folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. This is Friday, July 7th. Happy to have all of you folks here. For the folks listening, thank you also for taking the time to listen. Hopefully you're doing so over on YouTube, where after the podcast every single day, our very own Coach Mistletoe uploads the video, the recording. He adds chapters to it so that you could scroll on through, catch the intro, Brett Nordin's updates. We have the shorts, we have the all aboard, we have the wheel of the toad with free crypto. And we have, of course, the Defi Sessions. We have also the amazing Spark Rewards. Nice one yesterday. Last week, we had a bunch of live winners here on the pod. That was fantastic. We love to see the folks that are here interacting with us on a daily basis. Some of these folks are here every single day. This has become an extended family as we're passionate about crypto, as we love what the ARK is building and doing. Nobody in the space, folks, has done what the ARK is doing right now, bringing real products that folks use every single day, bringing revenue back, and not just doing one or two. We're doing various multiple businesses. We're working on the email solution that's encrypted, very similar to Proton Mail. That's going to tie in with our decentralized VPN, which will tie in with our decentralized storage, password management. I mean, there's so much happening on that sector. ArcLight, we're working on that today. That's going to be massive. We've already teased a bit about it, how folks are just so easily going to be able to come in and invest, not have to worry about CWR or NDV or how everything really ties in. We love ARK. It's a beautiful, very complex system, but we understand that the average Joe, the average Jane, they have busy lives. Some folks are working 2-3 jobs right now just to, what we call the stay working poor. This is really happening, friends. It's not the economy. These are not the times that we remember even as far back as 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Inflation's taking a hold, and we understand that we're not the only experts in the room. We're not the only folks that are going to the supermarket and looking what a carton of eggs, half a dozen eggs costs. The basic necessities of life, everything is more expensive. Rents, 30%, going through the roof. However, salaries are stagnant, and it's just, it's been there that way for decades for the folks that analyze these things. And they're looking for opportunity. They're looking for their hedge against inflation. The easier we make it, the more successful we will be. There's a lot of fantastic systems, including ARK. They're just too complex, my friends, for the common man. And it is our duty to simplify it. Make it so simple. 2-3 buttons. Here's my crypto. Here's my initial investment. Here's my interest that's being paid out, my rewards. Live your best life. Keep it simple. So we're very excited about that. And of course, once you dip your toe in the water, once you start to see the printers working in your favor, once you understand that there's this amazing thing called DeFi, smart contracts, you're going to want to take a second look. You're going to want to see what's happening on the ARK, what a white paper is, what a coaching session with Coach Brad or Coach Mistletoe, or so many passionate, educated folks who are here to hold their hand and walk them through, show them how to earn more yield. we'll have that exposure. So that's the plan. Let's take a look at what's happening here. Can you see my screen, Mistletoe? I think I turned it
No,
off.
We can't see it. Yeah. There we go.
All right. Let's take a look. What's happening on the ARK, folks? Let's see. And there it is. Total vault accounts, 5,510. Liquidity on PancakeSwap, 121,730 BUSD. ILC reserves, 131,999 BUSD. The price of ARK is at 39 cents. Spark price pool for today, 816.79 ARK. And today we are going to find our 266th winner. 10% of the Spark price pool will go to the MVP. Today's MVP has already been selected. They've already won. It's just a matter of clicking a few buttons and finding out who the Spark winner is, and they'll both be paid out instantly with that Nitro boost. We're going to bring on Brett Nordin, give us a bit of updates from his side. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Doing great. Busy. Today, Alex and I were working on some of the ARK Lite details, as well as he's starting to work on the API keys and everything, getting everything set up for the back end that he has to build for the Terra card. Got quite a bit of work to do there, but I think with the timing that it takes to ship the cards and get everything ready and printed, we'll probably be pretty well synced up with Alex's timeline as well, so we're not going to lose any time there. He's also been working on the new Wallet Connect V2 for the D app. That's an upgrade that Wallet Connect did, causing some issues for some people, but it's not affecting you. It's not affecting a majority of users, but there is some nuance to it that needs to be upgraded. So he's been working on that as well, just to keep our user experience high. And that's about it. He's going to be out tomorrow, but then back at it on Monday, or actually Sunday. He's going to be finishing up the Wallet Connect, I think, and then Monday back on Terra card. So yeah, working the plan and keeping on track and looking to release the next utility, which is the Terra card.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. Looking forward to that myself. And there really isn't a limit of how many people we can really get involved, how much revenue we can bring to the table with those cards. A lot of folks love the crypto.com card, and they have their great features, but I really understand that what we have, the structure that we've been able to put together, it's global. It's really offering so many folks around the world the opportunity to bring their crypto earnings and go right to the bank. I mean, the price we're trying to get to, guys, is really affordable. We're talking about $50, right? But shipping and handling to get the card sent right over to your PO box, your home, your mansion, your yacht. I mean, wherever you want. If you're, in hard times, the neighbors or wherever you want it to be, you're going to be able to receive this card and immediately load it, immediately go right to the ATM, pull your cash out. That simple. You want to do online shopping, you could do that. There's so many different ways. I know people I've already talked to who want to send this to family members instead of using Western Union for overseas transactions. As we know, the traditional SWIFT banking systems are extremely expensive. I know whenever I receive transfers from the United States here to Europe, I'm paying almost 35 euros. It's about $39 or so per transfer. And that's on this side. The sender is also paying some heinous fees. So you got a friend, a family member, send them over a card right to their address. You could load it up with crypto, then go to the ATM, then go online shopping. And we're even seeing that happen with the Air card, where friends are loading up cards, calling other friends or their parents. Hey, here's the card number of the Air card. Load it onto your phone. Go buy yourself something delicious. Go to the Krispy Kreme. Go, wash the car. Go live your best life. So, people are getting creative, and we're going to see, I think, a lot of uses and a lot of solutions that maybe we can't even envision today that folks will find very helpful for what they're looking for, right? What their needs are.
Yeah, and I think the spend limits give you a ton of flexibility too. Up to 150,000. So there's definitely an advantage to your existing debit card. So really, our competition here is your existing bank account and how that works. And if you're in the crypto world, you're earning crypto, off ramping it is really the next step. Sending it back to a centralized exchange, trying to ACH it or redeposit it back into your checking account to use your debit card. That's just, the fees involved in just that, and then also the lead time, the lag time, and then the spending limits and things you're going to run into on your bank end is, to me, just makes the Terra card an easy choice if you're into crypto. And if you're getting crypto gains, if you're just hodling too, we're not just catering to DeFi here. We're also catering to the average investor in crypto. So hold your crypto, and when you're ready to spend it, load it on your card, spend it, go to the ATM, cash it out, as Atlas mentioned. And that's a huge advantage to these cards. They're reloadable. There's really high limits, and there's really no limits to what you can do with them, because it's a physical card. So you can hold it in your hand. You can use it to tap to pay. We will have metal cards also available. Those won't have the tap to pay, unfortunately. It's a little feature that's only to the plastic card. But the metal cards look cool, so I think everybody's going to want those anyway. And we'll have specific cards for the legacy NFT holders too. So if you're a legacy NFT holder, you'll be able to buy the super cool metal card that's only exclusive to NFT holders.
Absolutely. It always comes back to the NFT holders.
Oh yeah. We're always thinking about them. They're our partners here, so makes sense.
Absolutely. So we're very excited about that. And it's not a bank account. We've had a couple people ask questions. Terry Tibbs said the other day, hey, Panama offshore, what are the risks? And, just breaking it down, you do not need to give your social security number. That's not, asked for. The soft KYC is primarily just to make sure that if for whatever reason, let's say you're locked out of the account, these are your funds that you're loading on there, that it is you, and you'll be able to prove that to get access again. The intentions here are not to spy or report. We know that with the traditional centralized exchanges, they are asking you for all of that information, especially if you're an American. They are reporting the same with a lot of the neobanks in Europe, whether that's Revolut, N26, and Wyrix or the likes. You are in the matrix, and that's a choice that everyone has their right to do. But if you have a choice to do something where you're not, letting everyone know and expose what you're doing here in crypto, I do think there's an advantage to that. But that's for every single person to make, that decision. I personally believe that and I follow this. I do not connect my identity to centralized exchanges. I just understand that there is always an interpretation of, what folks are doing in crypto, especially when it comes to where I live in Europe. If you're involved in crypto, then for whatever reason, they think you have to be money laundering or doing something shady. That's just the way they look at it, and they love to just investigate and ask a million questions. And sometimes those type of questions and the way that the whole treatment, the experience goes, you're guilty until proven innocent in a system that can take you 5-6 years to get your crypto back, to get your ledgers back. And that's just not something I'm comfortable with, especially when having the responsibility here to so many investors. The best way to protect yourself, the best way to protect your family, your friends, or if you're in this business, your investors, is to first and foremost protect yourself. Do not be a target. Do not be that guy on the list. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. We do see that there's a lot of like-minded people in the space. One of the main reasons they're here, not just to earn yield, but to also be in control of it, understanding that whatever you're leaving in the bank, as they, up to $100,000 is FDIC insured. Well, we get that until one point where it's not. And it's always good to diversify yourself and have different assets and be able to maintain control. That's one of the beauties of having your keys and having your crypto and being in control, spending it how you want, when you want, wherever you want, without having to play on their rails the whole way. I mean, we're using MasterCard, we're using Visa. We're able to transact at stores. We're able to transact online. We're able to do everything the other folks do, but we're doing it in a way where we're not doxing our wallets. We're not showing, which is, as everybody knows here, the blockchain is extremely transparent. There are no secrets. Your wallet will reveal all of your transactions, every project, every token, every swap, every hop, and anyone you've ever sent or received crypto from. And if you guys don't know that, then do some more research. That is a fact. And with that comes the great responsibility of making sure that if you're going to go into these type of offshore systems, that you also are smart about it and you are able to identify those advantages that we just explained here. The bank that we're working with, they're not giving you a bank account, and they're not even seeing your crypto. We are loading the bank and loading the card for you with fiat. And that right there cuts the trail. So there's many advantages. There's many ways to look at it. For whoever wants to use it, it is a great product, and the pricing is great. I think it's very affordable, especially that barrier to entry compared to other products is, a huge difference. $50, you're in. You're getting your plastic card. You want to go to like a platinum metal card. Some of the other options we have, a black card as well that actually has gold letters. I mean, things absolutely beautiful. We can't wait till we start sharing some of the cards and how they look before you get ready to order one. So very, very exciting. And again, completely legal. Everything's done on the up and up. These are accredited institutions. Nobody's here to play games or to steal your crypto or your fiat, because what we're loading is fiat. And I believe the right way to use these products, just like the Air Card, is you hold your crypto in your wallets or your ledger or however you wish to do that, where you're in control, and then you just load what you need to spend. You want to buy a vacation to Europe, the plane tickets, you want to pay for the hotels or Airbnb, car rental. Hey, I need X amount of dollars or euros. I'm going to go ahead and load that equivalent onto the card. I'll make my purchase, and then I'll just spend it. You don't need to have funds loaded or sitting there that you don't need to use. So, I mean, the two products I think work very well hand in hand. If you want that, instant, you don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. Ideally, we intend and will work to ensure, if you live in Canada or the United States, that within, let's say, 5 to 7 business days, you will have your card in your hand. That's where we'd like to reach. So, if it's 2 weeks starting out, or maybe even 3, there's a lot of demand, and we're having to process quite a lot of the cards on our back end. We're going to ask for some patience, but we'd like to really get it to the point where we can handle volume, a couple hundred cards per day, and be able to get them out 5 to 7 business days. I think that would be fantastic, so that folks can go spending. And meanwhile, you're waiting for your physical card, just load up an Air Card. It's so fast, it's so quick, it's so easy that, as Coach Brad likes to say, how do you say it, Coach Brad? We always put him on the spot.
That's a no-brainer.
That's right, sir. A no-brainer.
I almost said no-brainer, but then I remembered that he had that licensed and locked up, so I didn't want to get a fine or something.
Not even the King of England, long live the King, is able to say, it's a no-brainer without paying some royalties over to our good friend, Coach Brad. So, yeah, sorry to go on that whole rant, guys. It's just we're in love with these products. We understand how important they are because these are things that we want to use every single day in our personal lives. And I think that has been a part of deciding, what do we want to do here? What is missing? What is out there? What makes me feel uncomfortable? Coinbase and the Kraken and whenever you transfer, I've had accounts in America shut down years ago for purchasing crypto. They treated you as a criminal. They didn't ask any questions. Like, oh, you're going to Coinbase? Okay, you're got to be doing something bad. Please, we're going to send you a cashier's check. Take your money out of this bank. Have a nice day. The same banks that 3 years later were saying, oh, by the way, everyone go use our credit cards. Go buy crypto. Catch the pump. And we've come a long way, but I don't know. Maybe I have PTSD from those days where they made it so hard. And because of that, I just changed my whole way of interacting with crypto and dealing with banks and not mixing the two, that these type of solutions for me personally are very important. I haven't used Gmail. I still have an account, but I haven't used it for business or personal. I probably like maybe 4 years or so. I'm not sure how long I've had the Proton Mail. It's encrypted email. You can get a free account. I've been paying, I think, almost like $40, $50 a month because I have several domains. I have, I think, something like up to 200 different email addresses that I can just use on a dime. I can make a new one in seconds. So when we're, doing our ramp product, I have, the ability to go there and do ramp.arkfi.io. And then we need, AirCard. I can go and do aircard.arkfi.io or at arkfi.io. So, they give me these tools that help me in business and organizing myself, that I feel the comfort of understanding that my emails, our emails here in ARK-FI, for example, are not information that's privy to these big companies, that what we're doing is encrypted. And there's a certain satisfaction of just understanding the privacy components that are there. So we love those products. And we think there's a lot of space, there's a lot of room, there's a lot of potential investors just waiting for solutions that are going to compete, that are going to offer zero knowledge, that are going to just take it to the next level, move the ball further down the field. And there's something to being able to do these things. That's, for us, I think a great satisfaction. Wouldn't you say, Brett, that we're building things that we want to use, things that we incorporate into our real lives, understanding that we're not the only ones. There's so many folks out there that want this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's things that I didn't even know existed, or that were like platforms available to people, because these companies, most of them, because they're in the privacy space or crypto space, whatever it might be, they can't advertise through normal channels. You're not going to get sign up for a completely encrypted private email account so you can send whatever you want to whoever you want, whenever you want, without anybody snooping on you. Then the jig is up on Google Mail and Outlook and all these other ones that are paying to mine your data, and they're the ones that control those channels for the most part, from an advertising perspective. So, it's hard to find this stuff. And unless you're like in the space talking to the tech geeks that are, building this stuff, you're not going to know about what's available. And those are the ones that really have the pulse on these different, tech components that, if you put them together in the right way, create solutions that do circumvent the, sort of the surveillance system that we've already got. So, yeah. It's if we can bring that awareness, we can bring these products that we want to use as savvy investors, then we know that there's a huge market potential for many, many other people that they don't know it exists, and they're looking for a best-in-class product delivered by someone who provides great customer service, has a great community and people and support from a technical standpoint, as well as maybe an investment standpoint if they want to get involved in the yield product side. So I think that's what we're trying to connect in with.
Absolutely. And it all scales. I think we've mentioned before, Brett, that we have a product today where we're able to send crypto to anyone, anywhere in the world through an email.
Yep.
And say that again, folks. We can send crypto to anyone, anywhere in the world through an email. The recipient opens the email, they click on the link, and it says, which wallet would you like this crypto to be deposited to? So you can send it to a friend, someone that's a newbie, that's never used crypto, opens up that email. They'll have instructions, how to open up a wallet, how to download that, how to use the off ramps. Do we want to send that through Gmail, Yahoo, or would it be better to do it in an encrypted service that's decentralized, where our providers are faster than AWS, Amazon Web Services, the largest conglomerate of web hosting, cloud storage in the planet? We're faster. Well, not we, our provider, our partner in this. So it all scales, it all fits in together. And maybe some folks are like, well, wouldn't your friend just have a wallet? Like, you have to think about the bigger picture, folks. Let's say you're an airline and now you're working with ARK to have folks pay for their airline tickets with crypto, which is a fantastic solution because there are no chargebacks. When folks pay with their credit cards or debit cards, there's always the risk of fraud. There's always a risk that someone took someone else's information, they bought it on the dark web, and then they went and bought a plane ticket with the victim's account information. When the victim sees that on their Wells Fargo, TD Bank, Bank of America statement, get a notification, hey, wait, I didn't buy a ticket, to Paris. What's going on here? Oh, this is a scam. Like, I need to report this to the fraud department at my bank. There goes a chargeback. This is time wasted. This is something that the world operates that way. So let's say the customer wants to, let's say they're an airline, they're using our system and they want to give a refund back to a customer, or maybe a bonus, or maybe they had insurance that they purchased with the crypto using our system. Through the email, just emailing them back, hey, by the way, you've got 34 cents or, $40, or, you canceled the flight within the 24 hours. Here's your refund. You think the airline wants to do that shit? Give me your crypto wallet. Let me send this money back to you. Or I'm just giving you examples of how we here can solve that all for that customer, for a huge airline, American Airlines, global scale, Emirates. Don't worry, sir. We're going to handle all of your crypto payments and even refunds. Through an email, we can make it happen. Wouldn't that be an ideal scenario for us, folks? Come on. You get it?
Like, if we could be able to send crypto just to someone's email, that's so crazy. Like,
we could do that right now. I can send you email right now.
That's insane. There's like billion-dollar companies like Cash App and Venmo are all just built on that premise of being able to send money to someone's email or a username, right? Like, it's something that in Canada we've always had with e-transfer, and it blew my mind when I found out at a younger age that not everyone else in the world has that. And it's like, it's just such a simple thing that just makes life so much easier to be, hey, like, let me send you $20 and it just boom, what's your email address? Like, it just makes life so much better in just modern technology, modern days, right? That'll be it. That'll be huge. That's awesome.
Right. Or rebates, or coupons at Starbucks, and they want to run a promotion, a prize or a cash back. But wait, you paid with crypto. How do oh man, the headache of just having to find your wallet and send it back. And what if your wallet got hacked and then I sent you the rebate there and you're going to call my customer support and blah, blah, blah. You could see the whole thing getting really complex, really easy.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait, that's exactly it.
You just got an email, your $15 bonus, from this month of all the shopping you did here at Publix, it's ready to go. You're a crypto customer in our system. You've paid with crypto. Here is the link. Just download your crypto. You want it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Matic. I mean, how do you want it? We'll send it to you. Just click this link. This is your email, and collect your crypto. Have a nice day, sir, and come back, shop more.
That's insane. Because like I would say such a big vice on just like people just want ease of access, and it's like sure you can send money, you can send crypto to someone's wallet address, but people want ease of access. It's like if you say you have a ledger, your wallets are on your PC at home, everyone knows their phone number and they know their main email address, where you can just say, yes, send me $20, here's my phone number. And it's just that ease of access that makes things go so big and mainstream. So that's amazing. That's some huge alpha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, this is the fun we get to have here. This is the passion, right? That we get to tap into, because we understand that if you work on it today, you build it today, you're going to have the products tomorrow to just sit down at the table and offer solutions to customers and users and to businesses that have thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of customers. And if we're able to save them money, if we're able to provide a service, a way to stay in contact, a way to refund, a way to rebate, a way to simplify what they do and tap into that customer who uses crypto, who's passionate about crypto, this is unstoppable. This is going to move forward, and I think it's a huge opportunity for the forward thinkers, for the folks that are developing today the technologies and the solutions for tomorrow, to seize the day and to create that market if they're smart and if they're effective and they can build and they could create that real world use case. Let's get this crypto. Sheesh, we're on a rant today, folks. So back to giving away more free crypto, back to these great videos. What have you got cooking for us today? I've already uploaded. I'm going to turn it over to you so we can see those shorts and see who won and all the good stuff that the Mistletoe does here on the pod.
Of course. Another day, another shorts contest. We have 3 new entries for today's short contest. If you don't know what the short contest is, it is our new drop your shorts contest, as we called it. It's the new sweep widget contest we have here on the Ark. It's for anyone and everyone to get involved, whether you're a big or small content creator or haven't even started. This is a contest for you. Anyone that wants to get involved, simply all you need to do is create a short form video on Ark, on your experience with Ark, something about the roadmap. If you want to mess with AI in Ark, the floor is yours. You go creative. Go ham with it. We've seen a lot of really cool ones, even some people using the Ark logo to create some cool AI imagery. So there's a lot of interesting ideas you can do. You can submit them on YouTube Shorts. You can submit them on TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Shorts, all the short form content platforms. They're all accepted. Once you create your short video, what you need to do is either DM myself or Coach Brad, or submit it via the sweep widget in the shorts contest link there. Once you go onto there, submit that through. Each video you submit will get entered in for the short of the day winner. And how that's going to work is once you submitted your shorts, once we get 3 shorts submitted, we're going to have a poll we're going to have a poll voted for by the community. And how that's going to work every single day in the shorts contest and giveaway, there is a new poll posted. You can actually see it right now if you go over there. And the community is going to be able to vote on their 3 favorite shorts of the day. We're going to show them in the podcast. And the person with the most votes is going to take home the prize of best Ark short of the day, where their short is going to be posted on the official YouTube channel, highlighted over there on the sweep widget, as well as they're going to win $50 worth of Ark. And tomorrow, we are actually going to have our first round 2 of the best short of the week. So the person that wins today, they're going to be the last entry for the best short of the week. And how that's going to work tomorrow is all of the shorts that have won for the past week are going to go for 7 of them on there. You're going to be able to vote for your favorite one. And of course, by the community, whoever has the most votes is going to win best short of the week. And they're going to win the prize of $100 worth of ARK. Lots of prizes to be won, but it keeps getting better. Once we get 4 winners for best short of the week, once we have 4 weeks of shorts, we are going to do a big podcast where at the end of the month, we're going to take each winner of the best short of the week and they're going to go head to head for a vote off where they're going to win by the community best short of the month. And that is also going to be highlighted all over our social media, posted on Twitter, on our official YouTube channel, posted in the Telegram here. And they're also going to take home the grand prize of $500 worth of ARK. That's right. And it keeps the person that has the most amount of views across all the different platforms, whether it's TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Shorts, any of those platforms, they're all eligible. The person with the most views is going to win another $500 worth of ARK. So I'm definitely excited to see how many views that's going to be. I know a few of them have already shot over the 1,000 mark, so it'd be cool if we had one that reached 10,000 views, 100,000 views. I've seen clips go crazy with 1 million, so the sky's the limit. Definitely enter those shorts. If you think I can't make the best short, I'm not creative, it's very easy to get involved. You can just pick up the camera, film yourself for 10 seconds. You don't even have to film yourself. You can get some images of the air card or the on ramp and just use AI to talk about ARK. It's really simple. Any person that enters, whether it be across any of the platforms, and you can also submit multiple entries, anyone that enters is going to be at the end of the month put on a wheel of the toad where we're going to spin 5 random winners of $100 worth of ARK each. So get involved. There's lots of prizes to be won, lots of fun to be had. And even if you don't win, you can always share your referral link and grow your syndicate that way. So I know there's a lot of people that have built massive syndicates just from writing Medium articles, making YouTube videos, and putting themselves out there. So that's kind of the name of the game. And yeah, let's take a look at our 3 contestants today. You have them loaded up there, Atlas?
I do. Do we want to announce the winners from yesterday? Do we have? No, we didn't do one yesterday, right?
We didn't have one yesterday, so today is the new poll.
All right, man. The days get all mixed up. We're always here. So let's go ahead and share the screen. Let's see what you've got for us today. What did our great content creators come up with? Here we go.
All right. Yes, we do. The first one is from Bob CTO3. He's been insane with the shorts, just out of left field. We never realized he was a big content creator, but yeah, he's been going crazy with all the animations. The James at the water cooler, the sheriff in town. He has just been doing a phenomenal job with the shorts. So this is his newest edition, covering the virtual air card.
Wait, can you hear it?
Yeah, it's a little quiet.
Oh, I think let me fix something here. My apologies. I got to put the right. Now, that should be much better, right?
There we go.
Thank you, sir. James. Let's go.
That's all it takes, get cool with the animations. He found a cool website where you can find all these animations tied all together with a cool little story, and that's all it takes to make it an amazing short.
Look at his face. Look how sad he looks, his little eyebrows, like, you know, his hands, the body language. I mean, James, man, he's really having a hard time. I love this. This is so awesome.
He's so good at it.
He really is. Rising star here on the ARK. All right, let's go over to our next one. This is going to be on Facebook. Hello.
Oh, yeah. The one and only Mr. Big. This is just a nice little fun short he put together. You know, ArkFi is something to believe in. It just goes to show how simple it is, really, just putting yourself out there. And I love these kind of things because, especially, it's on Facebook. He's putting it out to the people that follow him and is all of his public friends. And this is just something like this. It captures people's attention and say, okay, what is Mr. Big up to? ArkFi.io, and it captures people's attention. So don't be discouraged. This is something very easy you can do. Pop a little filter on and boom, put yourself out there. So let's see it. Oh, we got some audio too.
Well, yeah, let me see. What am I doing wrong?
Top right corner, there's a little mute button. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Big.
He's bringing out the skills. Smiling, got the eyebrows shaking. Let's go, Mr. Big. Bring heat, representing. Proud to rock with the ARK. And Donatello Investing. Tell us about this one. What's
Last but not least, we got another amazing short from Donatello. I think he won the last one. And he put together another amazing short just summarizing the new ARK Air card. And let's take a look at it.
All right, here we go. See, volume should be on. Okay, let's go.
Hey there, crypto enthusiasts. Are you tired of the limitations when it comes to spending your cryptocurrency in the real world? Well, have I got it? Some exciting news for you. Introducing ArkFi, the revolutionary project that lets you spend your crypto virtually using Apple Pay and Google Pay. With ArkFi, you no longer need to worry about exposing your identity or compromising your privacy. That's right, ArkFi ensures complete anonymity, meaning your known identity is not needed. Your transaction remains secure and confidential. But that's not all. ArkFi is committed to providing excellent customer service. They understand that your crypto journey should be seamless and enjoyable. That's why they go above and beyond to assist you in every step of the way. Don't just take my word for it. I personally experienced the amazing convenience of ArkFi, and now it's your turn to give it a try. Just click the link in the description below and embark on a whole new level of crypto spending. Hey there, crypto enthusiasts.
Let's go.
That was pro. Sheesh. Oh, I like how you brought the customer support. Great imagery there. Very professional. I love the guy with the hoodie, you know, anonymous. Man, spreading the message. The visuals going perfectly with the story. This is a winner. I love this one for the whole mass market of just catching the attention of people. Hey, wait, you know, right to the point, so quick, easy. Great job, Donatello. Sheesh. Wow.
But that wraps up the 3 shorts for the day for the daily ArkFi Shorts Contest. You can go vote for your favorite one over in the Shorts Contest and giveaway topic. The poll is live now. If you weren't paying attention, you missed some of them, they're all posted right above the poll, so you can go rewatch them at your own time. So thank you for everyone that participates with the short contest. Go out there and make some more. And thank you for everyone that votes on your favorite short.
And folks, please help us. It's very important that we all pitch in and get involved. You are all members of so many groups and so many communities in this space. Every single one of those thousands of people, when you walk into these groups, are crypto investors. They hold crypto. They buy crypto. They sell crypto. They spend crypto. Easy access right to so many of these folks. And it's not only helping the project, it's not only helping the ILC, it's not only helping the legacy NFT, it's also helping you. If you're, you know, pushing your link It doesn't have to be a short or a video, just talking about it, saying, hey guys, I just used this product. It's fantastic. It's great. There's nothing to be ashamed about, earning $5 per each card, because they're also saving 0.5% by using your link. And if you don't want to go that route, forward one of these fantastic shorts. Post them in there. Ask the admin. Raise your hand. Hey, listen, I got a product that is great. I mean, this isn't, some sort of scam. This isn't anything that I'm not sure if I'm conveying it the right way. This is something that people actually need. That if they try it, just like most of us have tried it, the product fits right into so many people's lives when it comes to spending their crypto or buying crypto. Yeah, a lot of folks have their Coinbase and their Binance, but maybe you don't know all the story behind it. Maybe they have tax liabilities concerns. Maybe they are looking for a solution they don't even know existed until you presented it to them. I mean, it's nice to sit here and to watch these great videos and do nothing and not get involved and not push. And we're not asking everyone to go make a video, but do whatever you can in the groups that you can. This is a product. This is not an investment. This is not a pump and dump. This is not something that anyone's taking any risk with their capital. On the contrary, you're providing a solution. You're helping the product. You're helping yourself if you show your own link, or you're helping somebody who put the work in to deliver this message, as these videos we've done here, help them to grow, help them and honor them for taking the time to create the content to spread the message. Because at the end of the day, we're all in the same boat. We're all in the ARK. And every dollar that rolls on through, every Satoshi, every ETH, every XRP token, every Cardano token, everything that comes through the system, it's all coming right back to benefit all of us. So please, don't be shy. This is not shilling some S-Coin. This is not, doing anything that we could consider moderators or lounge owners or anybody. Hey, don't shill soft or hard. This is not that type of thing. Let's be very clear. Let's be very understanding. When you look in the mirror, I want you to be able to look in the mirror and know, hey, I did something today for the ARK. I did something for my brothers and sisters, my fellow investors, for the team that's worked so hard so that we can all progress and we can get to where we want to get to. And there's going to be so many other opportunities. Hey, come try the ARK encrypted, decentralized email service. Come try our DVPN. They don't have to fall in love with it. They just will. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this product, if you haven't gone and tapped and paid with the Air Card, my friend, go and try it. And then come back to us. And if you have any complaints, do let us know. But there's so many people, and they're just sitting there like low-hanging fruit. And everyone here can pitch in. Let's get this crypto. Mr. Mistletoad, do we have the wheel of the toad ready to go?
Of course we do. Of course. Everyone loves free crypto. If this is your first, you don't know what's going on, you've never seen this wheel before, this is our daily ARK All Aboard giveaway, where every single day on the podcast, our favorite thing to do, we love to give away free crypto. It's a contest it's a giveaway that really helps promote all the content creators here on board the ARK, everyone that wins the shorts contest, promotes the YouTube channels, the press conference releases, all the tweets and everything. So it really goes a long way for everyone that enters. If you're wondering, how do I get involved? How do I get my name on this wheel right here? It is very simple. Every single day after the podcast, we post a new sweep widget link. That new sweep widget link is posted in the main chat. It's posted in the announcements channel, on Twitter, on Discord, in the contest and giveaway topic. It's very easy to find. If you can never find it, do be sure to ask. We'll always repost it for you. Once you find that new sweep widget link, you're going to click onto that link. It's going to redirect you to a new task list. That task list is going to range from liking and comments some YouTube videos, clapping up some Medium articles, retweeting some Twitter links, or simply just visiting a website. It's very easy to get involved. Once you go through all of those tasks there, your name is going to pop up on this lovely wheel where every single day we are going to spin it live on the podcast to give away $50 worth of ARK. That's right. If we land on your lucky name, you are going to be our lucky winner tonight of the prize of $50 worth of ARK. And we do this every single day. It really does help push the algorithm for all the content creators here on board, everyone that participates in the shorts contest, and everyone that just helps push the algorithm. So yeah, it's very easy to get involved. Only takes a few minutes of your time. And without further ado, let's give away some. Let's spin that wheel. Good luck, everyone. And our lucky winner for tonight, Mr. Farnot, over making amazing Medium articles, YouTube videos. Man is on fire. Congratulations, sir. You have won $50 worth of ARK, and thank you for everything you do.
Another winner of free crypto. Fantastic. Well, that brings us to the next part, right? The Sparky prize. Spark rewards here for everyone. If you qualify, you know who you are. This is another chance for you to win. We wish all of you the best luck. And let's see, let's pull up the screen. It was a quick second. Oh, hold on, we're having the same issue we had yesterday with the Sparky. Bear with me, folks. Found it. Can you see now, Mr. Mistletoad? See the Sparky?
Yes, we do. 841 ARK. Let's go.
Sheesh.
Oh, it looks like the ILC reserves have been fixed. They're not 2 BUSD anymore.
Yeah, Alex did that a couple of days ago. I was able to squeeze that into the docket, right? He's got like so much, work stacked up. But I was like, hey man, please do fix that for us. Quick fix. Go. Shout out to the Alex. Always working hard here for the ARK. And so, yeah, folks, let's sit back and see who today's lucky winner is going to be.
Bongo la, bongo cia cia cia, parlami del Sud America. Quello che dicono laggiù, forse è fantasia e nulla più. Bongo la, bongo cia cia cia, è davvero così fantastica. Dimmelo con sincerità, nelle notti a Rio che si fa? In testa ve lo mettere, cappelli a pan di zucchero, con cuore sempre in fremito. Ai 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 ai, chissà, chissà, per 1000 strade cantano, per 1000 piazze danzano, le ore più non contano, fra man poi cia, 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 oh oh oh, bongo la, bongo cia cia cia, parlami del Sud America.
Let's get this crypto.
Con sincerità, nelle notti a Rio che si fa? In testa ve lo mettere, cappelli a pan di di zucchero, con cuore sempre infremito. Ai 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 ai, chissà, chissà, per 1000 strade cantano, per 1000 piazze danzano, le ore più non contano, fra man voi ciao, ciao, ciao. Oh oh oh, bongo la, bongo cia cia cia, parlami del Sud America. Dimmelo con sincerità, nelle notti a Rio che si fa.
All right, folks, we have today's lucky Spark Prize winner. Their wallet ends in 0969. They've won 760.79 ARK. That's a street value of $296.75. They are first-time winner.
That Atlas is my little brother's account. Let's go.
Again
on his other wallet.
Man,
I know because he has a crazy ending wallet, 429.69. Super rare.
That is very rare. Absolutely. Congratulations to him, man. Let's go.
Oh, he's going to be hyped.
Nitro boost NDV through the roof. 2% all day, every day, my friends. And of course, the MVP for today won 10%. Their wallet ends in 61E8. They've taken in 84.53 ARK of Nitro Boost. MVP. And of course, next is the famous DeFi Sessions here on the ARK podcast every single day, folks. And that's hosted by our very own DeFi crypto expert, the one and only Mr. Z. But before we do that, we have a public service announcement from our very own Brandon, the Drip Guide. He's got something cooking, folks, very special that we'd like to let him personally announce and tell you what he's offering. Some alpha, years of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of passion that he wants to share with so many folks out there looking for an opportunity. Mr. Brandon, are you there? Let's see if he can come here on stage. He might be away. He likes to make his dinner while listening to the ARK pod. If not, Mr. Z, we'll let him make the public service announcement after. Are you ready, Mr. Z?
I'm ready. I can see Brandon, try to mute and unmute your mic. Brandon, why don't you leave and then come back? Yeah, he's trying. He's trying his best.
We're in no rush.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tell us all about it.
Well, first off, thank you, Atlas, for remembering, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to do a little bit of a soft shill. So most of you know I'm on YouTube, and I love to teach. But I originally started my YouTube channel in a way to try to document my day trading journey. So I've been day trading for over a decade at this point. And I always had a dream that I would get good enough at day trading that I'd be able to teach people how to day trade. Day trading is very difficult. So it's been over a decade, but I am at the point now where I'm consistently profitable, which is an achievement. And so in service of my love of teaching and in service of my subscribers and anybody who cares to get involved, I wanted to share my strategy and exactly the way I do day trading, and sort of give that as an opportunity for people to be able to earn, or at least learn a new skill that can over time develop into an ability to earn some extra income. We're all about passive income here in the community. DeFi is definitely way easier to earn money than day trading. But if you're interested, I'm doing a webinar tomorrow. I'm not asking anybody to pay me directly. What I'm asking for is that people invest 100 BUSD on my syndicate, not my normal syndicate, but a special wallet in the syndicate that I've set up just for this. It's just one of my side wallets. And so this is, many of you probably don't know, but back in the day with Drip Network, there was a concept that people could use Drip Network to monetize exclusive content. So in other words, you might have an online influencer, whether they're a YouTuber, an Instagram celebrity, or some kind of online influencer with a large following. They would then be able to set up a faucet account in Drip Network, and they could have people join their team under Drip Network as a way to get exclusive content from that particular influencer. So in other words, it was a way for an influencer, another channel for them to be able to monetize their content. And for the fans, it was an opportunity to quote unquote pay for exclusive content from your favorite influencer without actually paying them directly. You would actually be investing in Drip, and you would be creating a faucet account from which you would earn passive income. And at the same time, because of the way blockchain works, that influencer could see that you had joined their team, and then would give you special access to the exclusive content. So that whole content monetization use case, I think, is a great utility. It's a great use case that I don't think really many people are taking advantage of, not with Drip, not with ArkFi. So I'd like to do that, and I'd also like to help people, if they're interested, learn how to day trade and possibly develop a skill, a new skill, and another stream of income. So that's what I'm doing.
Could we call this the Brandon, the Drip Guide Masterclass on trading? Is that the name of it?
Sure. I mean, yeah, that's another way. I mean, that's another platform on which people monetize content, right? So yeah,
I like that name.
Definitely compare it to that. And this is, just to be clear, this is not, I'm doing this because I love to teach, and I'm doing this because I care about the community, and I want people to be able to develop a skill and come up with develop another stream of income. And I'm also doing it to exemplify this utility that I think not a lot of people realize that this could actually be a thing, and it could grow far bigger than just one small YouTuber doing day trading webinars. You know what I mean? So
teach a man to fish, Brandon. Fish out in the we know.
Yeah, so it's kind of like kill 3 or 4 birds all in the same stone. So specifically what I'm asking people to do is, well, first of all, just DM me if you're interested. I do have a few more spots available. The webinar's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. I will be recording it. It's going to be sort of like a private live stream, which you'll be able to connect to. You'll be able to talk and ask me direct questions, and we'll have, it'll be a full-fledged class. It'll be like you said, master class. I'm not a master, but I am doing pretty well. As a day trader, I'm definitely profitable so far for this year of 2023. It's good timing because the passive income that I get from DeFi has been steadily declining. I'm not willing to sell ArkFi tokens at this price, so I haven't been getting any passive income from ArkFi. So I'm asking that people sign up under my syndicate. Send me a DM. I'll give you the referral link. You sign up under that syndicate. You deposit at least 100 BUSD. And so that's yours. That's your investment in ArkFi. Obviously, I'll get a little referral reward, $5. But again, I'm not doing this to try to make money or monetize myself. I mainly want to demonstrate the capability of ArkFi and Drip, for that matter, to be used to monetize content. So I would encourage people to think about, even if you're not interested in day trading, that's fine. But we might, as a community, think about what skills do we have, and if you're particularly good at something, maybe you're good at painting, you're artistic, or maybe you're into woodworking, or something like that. If you think about a particular skill that you have that people might be interested in learning from you, this would be a platform where you could provide that content, that exclusive content, without having to ask people for money. Hey, I'm going to teach you how to do woodworking. Just pay me $25. No, this would be, it's a win-win. The subscriber gets an investment, they get a passive income. The content creator gets referral income. So send me a DM if you're interested. It's going to be at least 2 hours. I tend to be a talker, so I know myself at this point. I've got a lot to go over, and it'll be at least 2 hours, and it'll be recorded so you can watch it afterwards. That's about it. Thanks again, Atlas.
Always a pleasure. We are, a family here, and we're supportive.
Exactly.
We're supportive to anyone here that really is a part of the community, that has their heart in the right place.
You know where to send the link, sir.
Let's go. Another one. Sheesh. Fantastic.
Raphael, are you saying you want in?
Yeah, send me the link. You know where to send it.
Okay. All right, you got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, this platform belongs to all of us, and then we're here to help each other. We're here to grow, and we share a common interest: the passion for DeFi, the passion for ARK, and anything we do to help someone else share a common interest, or lend a hand. We're always here to help folks. So with that, Mr. Z, it is your turn to bring us the DeFi sessions on this fantastic Friday. A lot of info out there in the crypto streets and Wall Street. What do you got for us?
Are you guys able to?
We can see your screen, but we can't hear you.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Indeed, yep.
Amazing. Yeah, man. I just wanted to say kudos to Brandon there, man. Send me a link. I'm willing to learn. Anything to do with trading. Appreciate it. And so before I get into the sort of DeFi session, I got a DM asking if the podcasts are still being uploaded on Discord, because we used to sort of send it via audio. The last you can say week or so since the starting of July, we have in fact got the YouTube stream there. So if you go to the podcast channel in our Discord, you'll find that all the latest podcasts get uploaded right here automatically, so you can get it all in one place. Let's go. So yeah, all the latest podcasts get uploaded within, I think, 2 minutes of it being complete. So just give it a couple of minutes and then you get the latest ones. So that's one thing. And yeah, apart from that, there's a bunch to look into the world of crypto and AI. And before we do that, yesterday we kind of concentrated on Ethereum because of all the announcements and the price action from going from 1975. Now I think Ethereum's down to 18. Then people took their profits, so we're back to 1869. So we sort of did a 100-point drop here the last day. So Ethereum's down, and so is Bitcoin. Bitcoin did a top, you can say 31.6, and then since then we sort of pulled back on that. And in trading terms, when we talk smart money, this is called distribution. This is when we hit tops, and then we wait to take out lows. So I predict in the next week or so we might fill this gap here, because we took out previous lows and previous highs in the last day or so. So I predict that either we stay sideways at this price action, or we take out the lows. And I think the way the structure is looking, this is a 4-hour chart. So I think my sort of target of 22K, you can say the 25K region, the 22K is still a target. So yeah, BlackRock ETF gave us the highs, Binance, Coinbase gave us the lows, and now we see if that gets taken out. So that's the chart there. Now let's go look into the news. So if you go into the DeFi links, you'll find that I post all my links here. And yeah, we're going to first start off with ETFs. So JP Morgan and BlackRock have been pretty vocal in the last couple of days since they refiled. BlackRock has been on CNBC and talked about ETFs a little bit and talked about Bitcoin a tiny bit. So I'm just going to play this little clip here. Michael Saylor did post it. It's from the CEO of BlackRock tomorrow, as it's better than today. And he's calling.
Did you see that when he also in that interview used the word hope?
We hope. It's not in this 1 minute clip, but maybe
Right.
another time we can play that. But it's there. We
it.
hope. What does he say? We hope regulators look at the spot ETF filings as a way to democratize crypto. Is that what you're talking about?
No. He said that the investors who come to BlackRock, are looking for hope.
Hope.
They're wanting to have a stable, abundant retirement. And I really saw a connection there between Michael Saylor and Larry, because hope.com, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, so Michael Saylor. And I'm kind of getting the impression that Michael Saylor is mentoring Larry Fink. That there's something happening there, because
his
Michael
narrative
Saylor,
has certainly changed.
Oh yeah, he's now becoming a moon boy, a crypto moon boy, and a lot of the language is really apparent to me that it's Michael Saylor behind the scenes, and not no accident. Michael Saylor is showing, hey man, I've just recruited the most powerful financial master of the world, and he's now using our language, and he's now been bit by the bug. So yeah, it's funny you showed that clip, because I was seeing that not too long ago.
Yeah, no, Michael Saylor is pretty busy at recruiting. Affiliates.
Who do you think owns 6% of MicroStrategy?
Yeah,
I'd like to take a guess.
BlackRock.
Yes, 6% of MicroStrategy is BlackRock. So there is a definite connection, and it's just starting to really become apparent, at least to me, what the roles are here.
I just wanted to add, what's crazy about this whole thing is that BlackRock is one of the biggest ESG components, and the ones that are writing a lot of the the regulatory compliance and things for corporations to get funding through their asset management and their their equity funds. So it's interesting to see, because they came out initially, Bitcoin's a scam, and then talked about the energy consumption and all of those things. But so it conflicts with the ideology of ESG. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they have some tricks up their sleeve where they're funding these free energy sources or excess energy sources that could go into Bitcoin mining, or somehow play a role in the Bitcoin infrastructure, and then their funding dollars flow that direction because they're leading it as a investment vehicle for their investors. So there's going to be more to this story. It can't just be an ETF fund. There has to be more.
And what do you think that more might look like?
I don't know, but like I said, they're so stringent on ESG and social governance and all this other stuff that transforming the Bitcoin investment portfolio and funds and how it gets funded, and putting regulations on dirty energy mining and stuff like that, kind of goes to what's the other guy's name that's been speaking out against he's one of the other Shark Tank guys.
Mr. Wonderful?
That I really like. Yeah, Mr. Wonderful.
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah, and he's Mr. Clean Energy, Bitcoin mining, blah, 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 and he's been investing in those type of funds. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a second layer to this for BlackRock, where they start to invest into those type of companies that are sort of clean energy mining and things like that. Because if you start calling it digital gold, then you're buying into the narrative that energy equals Bitcoin. And so the scarcity of Bitcoin, along with the proof of work mechanisms of Bitcoin, then translated into a store of value like gold. And so if he's starting to say that, then it has to be a connection to energy. And then that has to be a connection to ESG.
Right, which would be a way to control all the Bitcoin mining that's being done. And
put in the regulatory ESG requirements, and then fund
so that these other companies that are using
too
much energy to mine their Bitcoin affordably won't be able to do it. And then they now control all the companies that do have the ability to do it.
Yeah, remember
you got it.
Remember what ESG did to Sri Lanka, okay? It ruined the whole freaking country. So ESG is going to kill us, okay? Remember.
Didn't ruin it for the right people, right? It ruined it for the people that live there.
The brokies.
Yeah, ruined it for the average Jane and Joe. Didn't ruin it for the money that came in there, right? Or the institutions or the bankers or whoever. So yeah, I see another layer to this playing out pretty quickly, probably, where they start announcing things related to the mining side of things, regulatory compliance for mining, and using their global reach and ESG policies to start to control who, when, and where mines, and then creating funds and investments around ESG compliant mining, Bitcoin mining. And then you've got a whole nother, now you're verticalizing. It's like owning the mining stocks for gold, right?
Right. And you could get, carbon credits if you're actually, using their funds and their mining.
Whole nother scam system.
Right. Oh, that's dirty Bitcoin. No. You don't want that. That's useless.
Clean Bitcoin.
Yeah. We're already, we were holding this in the background, but we're already mining. Everything's completely green. And is the only one that's going to qualify. So all those institutions come buy it from us.
Yep.
There's no other.
So you can see, you could like you said, you could see the Michael Saylor ideology for what Bitcoin is and the role it plays, right, in terms of being digital gold. And then you could see the Mr. Wonderful narratives playing out with clean energy Bitcoin, not dirty Bitcoin. And so those stages have already been set. And now BlackRock's swooping in with their regulated ETF, and now they're probably ESG compliant Bitcoin mining fund, which is what I guess would come after this. I could see that being a natural play for them. Now they're verticalizing, right?
Right. That makes a lot of sense. I'm with you on that, brother. Don't be careful. Be careful out there.
Buy Bitcoin. Hurry.
It's not what you think most of the time when these big players get involved, and they're not in it for sport, right? They've manipulated, the gold market. They've created so much paper gold, and it's what they do. And when they see an opportunity, this is, they're bullish. They're bullish, sentiment, but all the cards are not on the table for sure.
Yeah, so basically I was this was a couple of days ago. I was looking through this filing here. It took me a little while, so thank you guys for your comments. I finally found the filing. So when you look into the ETF a little bit, they are invested in two types of you can say assets when it comes to Bitcoin. One is the clean energy side, and then the other one is for Lightning Network. So I'm going to kind of read this little thing here that they wrote in their content here. So they go, digital asset mining operations can consume significant amount of electricity, which may have a negative environmental impact and give rise to public opinions against allowing or government regulation restricting the use of electricity for mining operation. Additionally, miners may be forced to cease operations during an electricity shortage or power outage, or if electricity price increases where the mining activities are performed. So that's the first sort of like classification to their content. They first sort of talk about the means of clean energy. And then now this is the Bitcoin Lightning Network part. So it goes, many digital asset networks, including Bitcoin Network, face significant scaling challenges and may periodically be upgraded with various features designed to increase the speed and throughput of digital asset transactions. These attempts to increase the volume of transactions may not be effective, and such upgrades may fail, resulting in potentially irreparable damage to the Bitcoin network and to the value of Bitcoin. So this is what they do. They this is like maybe the 10th filing I've ever seen from BlackRock, and what they do is they normally tell you the problem and then the reaction to the problem and then the solution. So it's problem, reaction, solution always with their filings. And here they sort of explain in 3 tiers that they're after 3 different. So you can tell from the problem of sort of electricity consumption, then scaling a Bitcoin network. So we're talking about Lightning Network there, and then I would go even further and say they are also looking into the relation between Bitcoin and Ethereum. So BRC20, for example, and how that's been working with sort of their NFTs and other projects. So I think they have a stronghold on all things to do with Bitcoin, and they're clearly explained that in this SEC filing. For anyone that wants to read this, I'm going to just post this into the DeFi links so you guys can kind of read into this and understand it. But it's looking positive, right? BlackRock have entered the building, and they have the best advisory things. People like Michael Saylor. So that's one thing that's been touched on a little bit. Now, CZ was asked this week in a Q&A. He's been regular on Twitter Spaces. Like, I've been missing them, but people are asking him like real unique questions, and he kind of gave his predictions on when the bull run's going to happen. So the title reads, Bitcoin bull run incoming. Binance CEO CZ reveals when. So Binance CEO delivered his forecast for the next Bitcoin bull run during a Twitter space on 5th of July. This is what he had to say about that. So it was the year after. So whilst he admitted that he couldn't see the future, Zhao emphasized the upcoming Bitcoin halving event in 2024 and declared 2025 to be the most likely year for the next bull market. So he quoted this: "The year after Bitcoin halving is usually the bull year." Asked whether he was concerned about BlackRock's recent entry into the spot Bitcoin ETF fund arena, CZ welcomed it, saying it is hugely beneficial for the crypto industry. And then this is what he had to say. So this was his quote. He goes, "Anyone who's coming into crypto that's not in crypto today will bring additional people into crypto. Will they compete for any of the existing users with us? Yes, probably a little bit. But to be honest, look at our user base. The overlaps is minimal. So that's his viewpoints on the bull market and also the competition that these whales bring with their ETFs. And then he was asked. So we have CZ talking positive about the bull market. And I agree. Like when you look into the sort of the charts, you can see that every time the halving happened, we have a bullish run, but it's the year after that's when sort of Bitcoin went from like 35 to 60 twice. It's always been on the halving. So yeah, during the Twitter space, Zhao was also questioned about the status of regulatory action against his exchange. Whilst he acknowledged that he couldn't talk specifics, Zhao said that he and Binance are looking for the most expedient, reasonable, and mutually agreeable solution possible. So yeah, I might like spend the weekend and if I can rewatch that Twitter space, I'd love to watch it because it was a long one. So that's CZ's commentary. So we've had CZ talking good stuff. We've had Larry Fink of BlackRock talk Bitcoin as a international asset. So that's the good news. Any comments anyone wants to make before I get into the other thread of technology? No worries. The next thing that I think I haven't subscribed myself, so I can't make any comments on it, but Threads was launched this week. So it's a direct Twitter rival, and it was released by Zuckerberg's Meta. And we've already had Elon Musk being pissed off about it, and their lawyers are looking into a legal action, saying they copied the application. So Elon Musk accuses Mark Zuckerberg of cheating. Twitter versus Threads. Twitter lawyer Alex Spiro sent a letter to Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg threatening legal action against the company's copycat application called Threads. So Twitter executive chairman Elon Musk alleged in a social media post that the Meta is cheating over the release of Threads, a text-based social network resembling Twitter. Whilst Musk writes that he is fine with competition, he made it clear that he would not tolerate cheating. The billionaire remarks come after Twitter lawyer Alex Spiro sent a letter to Think. So this was the tweet that Elon put out concerning Thread. So he says competition is fine, cheating is not. So yeah, that's the latest we're getting. So I'll be like create an account on Thread to see how it is. Apparently, it's pretty smooth and sailing. So I want to go check that out. So this is, but it's created real competition between Zuckerberg and Elon. So yeah, Thread was released in 100 countries. The app was rolled out days after Twitter's rate. Yeah, so basically what happened was Elon sort of tweeted out that there's going to be a rates limit on Twitter on how you can sort of you can write a thread, and like the irony is that's the same time that Threads was launched. So yeah, temporary limit the number of posts users could read. So yeah, this is real competition. This is gonna show us like how information gets really looped in the next. Could we also have a crypto thread? You know, we have a crypto Twitter that's pretty active, and I wonder how crypto sort of the crypto family takes upon Threads. So I'll be checking it out and I'll make some comments. We always touch into new technologies. When Bard came out, I know when ChatGPT came out, we asked it 100 questions. When Bard came out, I'm still asking it many questions. I'm up like I think about 200 entries on that. So we'll see how Threads is, and we'll talk about that. But this is this is what's going on in the background. So yeah, that's the other thing. What else was in the news today? The SEC filing we covered.
We have like 50 million users already signed up for that.
Yeah. Threads adoption, so Threads user count, right? Yeah, it was. It's now 72 million. Wow. So massive user adoption, 72 million. This is impressive. But yeah, Thread users count track. Let's go check this out here. So yeah, 75 million Thread users in a couple of days. That's crazy. It was 50 million users just a day ago. A day ago is 50 million, and now we're up 75 million. So I think by the end of next week, should we reach 500 million? It's possible. It's a 5x from here, or like 5.5x from here. So yeah, I want to really check it out. I'll post this thing as well, the Quiver Quants thread, so people can kind of check this out. This is really important stuff. So yeah, that's the news on Thread and Twitter. I think that concludes the podcast, the DeFi session. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Z. Another great DeFi sessions here. And folks, thank you so much for coming and sharing and being here with us this Friday. We're going to be back tomorrow, as we always do every single day. There's nothing we enjoy more to be here building for you, building for this community, creating fantastic products, and there's so much more to come. If you're interested in being a part of tomorrow's live presentation, the masterclass by Brandon the Drip Guide, he's going from DeFi back to the traditional markets to trading, and he's definitely somebody that we trust, we love, a pillar of the community, a passionate, empathetic educator. He's not in it for the money. He's already freed himself from the slave wage, and we got to applaud him and support him as he tries to help other folks with the vast knowledge and skills he's been able to develop. We know that takes a lot of years, a lot of hard work. That's going to be 11 a.m. Brandon, is that correct or is it wrong? If I recall, it was 11 a.m.
Yes, sir.
EST,
11 a.m. EST. And yeah, just send me a DM. I've already filled up 3 or 4 more spots. So, but yeah, I have to cut it off at 10.
Okay.
But there's actually a couple of different people that they're not going to be available for that exact time tomorrow. But they can still sign up, and then I'll just send them the link to the recording. It'll be a private link, but obviously it's better if you can actually be there for the live event, because then people will be able to ask questions, and that's always the best way to learn, when you can have kind of a discussion.
And maybe it turns into an ongoing sort of mentorship program where folks can get together, maybe have a Discord group or Telegram group if they're members of Brandon's knowledge base and teachings, and maybe a great community of day traders or aspiring or practicing. You don't have to always put live money. You can demo trade, and that's what people should do if they're getting involved for the first time. We understand that money can be won very fast and it can be lost very fast. So it's better to sharpen your skills, before you go out there. I mean, that's what you see these UFC fighters and karate teachers or Olympians. They spend so much time really sharpening their skills, learning, becoming better at whatever it is they want to do until they go out big time live.
So So like, so first of all, yeah, I'll probably put together like a private Telegram group, and so I'll post my trades in there, and people can post their trades and post questions and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I love that idea. With respect to paper trading, I'm at this point, I've gone back and forth many times, but at this point, I am not a fan of paper trading because at least half of the job of being a successful, consistently profitable day trader is being able to handle the emotional aspect of it, and the negative emotions associated with that activity. And so if you're just paper trading, you literally have no skin in the game, and your subconscious knows the difference. At least that's my experience. But I also don't want people to just start out. They're just learning the strategy and putting a ton of real money at risk. So it actually the specific strategy that I utilize is perfect for that, because rather than trading, so I only trade 5 different stocks, and they're the most volumatic, heavily traded stocks pretty much anywhere. And so what that means is, what I do is I trade options on those stocks, and that way with one option contract, I can actually control 100 shares of the underlying stock. But people don't have to implement the strategy by trading option contracts. You could literally trade individual shares of the stock, you could even trade partial shares of the stock. If if we're trading something like Meta, it's $200 whatever dollars a share. You could literally trade 1, 2, or 3 shares, and you could do that. Even if it goes 5 points against you, you lose $5 a share. So it's a very it's a way to have skin in the game when you're first starting out, but it's a way to really dial down the actual nominal risk in terms of what kind of money you actually lose if you screw up. or if the trade is just a losing trade. Obviously that happens.
That money management, so important. All right, folks.
I've recently been using sorry, go ahead. That's all right.
We can continue.
I'll save it for
Q&A. Yeah, let's do the Q&A. But folks, thank you so much for coming. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. Please be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to spend that crypto. Sheesh. Take care.